Hi guys, I'm Lori.
I'm David.
And this is Mermaid and Jedi Adventures. This week on Mermaid and Jedi Adventures, we took a break last week, but we're kind of going along the same vein where we talked about our favorite villains, and now we're going to talk about our favorite heroes. So we each pick 5. We probably have more, but...
Yeah. We'll probably have several honorable mentions at the end, as we always do, but we wanted to balance it out with the heroes and villains. You kind of need a villain and a hero together in a movie.
Exactly.
So here's our heroes now.
So this isn't really in any particular order. One of my favorite heroes is Tiana. She is smart, she's brave, she's inspirational, she's hardworking. She, braves the marsh to get back to her own body, like out of her frog body into her regular body, because she wants to pursue her dreams.
Yeah. Mine would be Simba from The Lion King. He's kind of a hero that has flaws, which I like. It's kind of the opposite of villains, being evil for being evil. It's, you can't just be good for being good. You have to have some flaws in your character, and I think Simba has a flaw, and it's kind of a redemption arc for Simba, which makes him a good hero.
Yeah. Next one for me is Merida from Brave. She goes through a lot. She goes through a big journey. She stands up for what she believes in. She doesn't want to get married off. Lots of trouble ensues with a witch's curse, obviously, and she sort of stays strong throughout that to get her mom and her brothers back to themselves.
Yeah. My next one would be Jim Hawkins from Treasure Planet. It's probably not that known of a movie, but he's a pirate.
It's known.
He's basically a space pirate that is basically learning from the bad guy, which I kind of enjoy. And then he struggles with that basically in the movie of him being a mentor and then also being bad, and how he deals with that. It's kind of good, interesting.
Now, this one actually David and I had talked about, and he initially had brought up Jack from The Night Before Christmas, who I do believe is kind of a hero type. However, I think one of the true heroes of The Nightmare Before Christmas, which is one of my favorite movies, is Sally. Sally is so supportive of Jack. She obviously loves him. She does what she can to help him out. She also, when he's not coming up with great ideas and he's, trying to get the whole Christmas thing started, she's one of the only people that doesn't just say, oh, you're great, Jack, that's a great idea. She actually questions him on his ideas. When things turn terribly wrong, she's the one that rescues Santa Claus, helps rescue Santa Claus from Oogie Boogie and kind of get things back to normal. So Sally is one of my favorites.
My next one is Rapunzel. I like it that she's attacking people with a frying pan and is not just basically waiting there to be rescued.
Yes.
She's really active in her fight, and it's kind of interesting how the frying pan is a really big weapon for her. I like that. So.
Now this is not. I do like this movie, but it's not one of my favorite movies. It's Frozen, and it's Anna from Frozen. I think that Frozen is a true love story about the love between two sisters. She's willing to do whatever it takes to get her sister back. Her sister went through something. She's gone on this quest, in the freezing cold weather to find her. She's trying to convince her to come back. And just trying to get her sister back to be her sister, and at the end sort of sacrifices herself or put herself in harm's way so that her sister does not get hurt. So good job.
My next one is Jack Sparrow, and I like the heroes that are kind of almost anti-heroes or kind of tort the rules kind of thing to do good. Jack Sparrow is kind of a good example of that, and we kind of like the Pirates of the Caribbean movie, so Jack Sparrow's on my list.
Yeah. And my last character is obviously Mulan. I mean, she felt like she did not do right by her family by, not being the marriageable type person and sort of bombing out of her geisha studies there. So her sick father, her injured father she didn't think would survive the war, so she took his place and went off and, learned how to fight and to be a man, to be brave and to stand up for what she believes in. So I believe that she makes an excellent hero.
And my number one is Han Solo. I would cut probably almost all of the heroes from Star Wars, and my list would have been just that. But I like Han Solo more than Luke Skywalker just because Luke Skywalker kind of was a little bit whiny at the beginning of the movies.
Yes.
And Han Solo is kind of just out for himself, but then kind of thrust into being a hero. So That's what I like.
The apple doesn't fall from the tree with whiny Anakin in the beginnings there. Yes. But, obviously Princess Leia and Rey, they'd both be on that list as well.
Yeah, and I probably also put Yoda and...
Yes.
So yeah,
the list could go on and on about our favorite heroes.
My whole list could have been Star Wars, so I tried to make it only one Star Wars character.
Exactly. I think that probably our favorite characters are ones that have a strong hero component, who are brave or fair or kind, and have a good moral compass, or learn a good lesson. Or that, just like David said, that you don't think they're going to be the heroes or the good guys, and they turn out to be that way. We were just talking about Once Upon a Time, and how, classic villain in Disney is Hook. Once Upon a Time, turn it around.
Yeah, and honorable mention for me, we Snow White from Once Upon a Time.
Yes.
From the books, she doesn't really do that much, or the movies. But in the show, she's doing a lot of stuff in there, and she's like more of a fleshed out character than just somebody who's like eats an apple. Is that Snow White, right? That's the apple. I have no idea what my Disney princess is.
Basically, she's a princess with nature, 7 dwarves, fall in love, poison apple, kiss wakes her up.
Yeah. All right. Anyway, that was our top Disney heroes.
Yeah, we hope you enjoyed listening to what our favorites are. We hope you will include yours down below. What are some of your favorite heroes from any sort of Disney sphere, Pixar, Star Wars, TV shows, books, you name it. What are some of your favorites? Please give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. And we do put out videos every Friday, so if you're subscribed to us, you will know. And until we talk to you next time, take care.
Take care.